Bombshells recently departed and a few current subscribers would like to get a message to her. Bombshell, please listen. Take these words and listen to them, please. This is not an insult nor an attack, so please do not look at it like that. A few of us got together and we just want you to understand our feelings. Why now? Well, we've tried mentioning our feelings to you and you will not listen. You take it as us attacking you, when actually, we just simply care about you. We want to know what it will take for you to finally get the fact that you need to change. When will you stop allowing people to come in with constant hate, take lies from chats, and twisting stories? As subscribers, we come to listen to you talk on all things YouTube and listen to stories from your life. We come to laugh, hang out, and enjoy ourselves. You read the chat and interact with us a lot of the time, which we love and respect. But sometimes the chat is your downfall. People come in with the wrong information, trying to troll and stir drama, and you go with it. No proof, no receipts, nothing but words, and you and others take it as fact. Many of us subscribers are alone, bored, looking for distractions, wanting entertainment, and you have that ability. That said, it hurts us to even have to do this video and put it out publicly, but you've left us little choice. You won't listen to what we have to say, so here is our opinion. When a troll comes in, and we are clearly able to tell they are trolls, you listen to the often negative comments that you know are not true and you take them as fact. Many times they're about the people you don't like and you use these trolls' comments as a fact. You try to make anyone that talks about you look bad, and in turn it makes you look bad because there's not usually proof of what the troll said. When you do this, you provide more negative energy to your supporters. You know that as loyal, die-hard subscribers, we will always defend you, and sure, we are all adults, but when you are around constant negativity and being mean in chats, it's not a good thing. I know the few of us feel we picked up on the constant negativity towards others and have done and said things we wouldn't normally say because we feel the need to defend you. Fact is, when you build what you believe are friendships and chats, you pick up behaviors and vibes. Bomb you feed into and promote hatred so much, especially with trolls, it just allows the constant back and forth with others. We also feel you can be manipulative with your words, knowing what you are saying isn't factual, but still allowing us to believe it. It feels like you love this negativity and arguing with everyone. Here is an example of what we are saying. Before Paige left, she had been in Discord chatting and venting with us about her car breaking down. She had been in Discord with us a lot and was just venting because she needed to talk and she had thought we were all friends. Instead of saying you were sorry to hear that, asking her if we could do anything to help, or simply telling her you were there if she needed to talk, you came in, jumped on her, and made a rude comment to her. You turned it into something it didn't need to be in Discord and then again on YouTube. Paige comes off with a tough exterior, but we wonder if that was something that hurt her in one way or another. You made your situation worse than hers. When you are two people with two different issues, but made your issue the only one that mattered at that time, and then lied and told everyone she was trying to get money, when really she needed to vent to friends. We're almost positive your response will be prove it, and we would love to. But unfortunately, when you think you have a mole or something is said that could get out to others, you archive everything. The only one with this power to prove anything is you. You know, when you booted nearly all of us and told everyone you closed Discord, did you think we wouldn't know the truth? I mean, now only 34 of your closest people are left in there. Honestly, that proves more than you ever could. For one, since it was so easy to lie about something that silly, what else was fabricated? See, now we're left to wonder if we are truly just a number or a dollar sign to you. What we already knew was we all had access to different parts of the Discord, and the private ones were for the trusted and the ones donating. It was proved your conversations were different in each room. You are right. It is your Discord, but your lack of care for anyone but yourself, treating us like we are dumb, and your need for God knows what, has shown many of us your true colors, and many of us are simply tired of the negativity and games. We are over all of it. You took a break before meeting Amber and asked all of us for a second chance. You claimed you wanted that second chance to do better and be better. In the beginning, it seemed that was the case, but as time has gone on, you've slowly slid back to that person you were, but worse. And to us, it's worse because you've become a better storyteller and gotten better at hiding things. Bombshell, as much as you've tried to hide things, as much as you deflected to try not to allow certain things to surface, some of us see right through it. Every single thing on YouTube, some of which have nothing to do with you, is made about you. If it's not about you, you make it about you, or you make it about your feelings. Let's not forget you spend every day being pissed off, or have hurt feelings, or are physically hurt, or you're sick. It is always you. What's interesting to us is the more people watching and egging you on, the more views and comments you get, and especially the more money you are fed, the worse it gets. We don't think you want this to end because you thrive off of it. The amount of times we have seen you dox people and then deny it blows our minds. Whether it was on YouTube or in your Discord, thinking back has us wondering what in the hell we got ourselves into. The hours we've spent together sharing opinions, sharing our anger for you, saying horrible things about other people that have done nothing to us personally. Not one time have we ever seen ourselves as the problem. You call us Bomb Nation, or the mods and subs of Bombcorn. You make us feel like we are a part of something, and yet one disagreement or different opinion and we're booted like yesterday's trash. Do you even care about our opinions? You have the ability to be fun and silly without being hateful toward one person or another, and you have shown us that side once in a while. But when you get that side to come out, you allow trolls or someone else to get in your head, so you lock that side right back up and dive headfirst into being mean and hateful and constantly fighting back and forth. It's discouraging and literally we're over it. Bombshell, you have so many of us afraid of you, especially after seeing what was done to Flava and Devious. You could have shared your emotions privately to your friends and parted quietly on YouTube, but instead, you took what you claimed were friendships and turned them into content. You outed personal messages between Flava and Paige, and recorded and played you and Devious for all of YouTube. What made you do this? Flava went to you behind the scenes and Devious never spoke poorly about you in chats. Was it done out of anger or revenge? Did you want us to hate them too? Or was it just to keep us on your side? And in your chat, you say you don't care where your subscribers go, and only ask mods not to go in chats you're being attacked or spoken on negatively. In our opinion, lately you have gotten extremely loud, overly dramatic, and very spiteful with everyone. You are filled with anger and rage for reasons we don't know. What we do know is that is not healthy for any person, and we suggest seeking help. You had to have noticed that you rarely lose 1 or 2 people at a time. It's always 7 or more at once. Do you know why? Because if they speak their mind in Discord, they know they will get attacked. So usually, they try and leave quietly and only tell those they've become friends with who usually are feeling the same. Boom, 7 people are gone. You then notice them in other chats and not in yours and attack them anyways. We shouldn't feel like we have to create new identities to be able to be on YouTube after leaving you. Subscribers should not fear their creator. The hate at times is so thick in Discord and chat that a person can barely breathe, and it is gross. The things we've witnessed have been pretty awful, and every single person should be ashamed. Once people realize they have become the problem, perhaps then everyone will be more open to discussion. However, one person being pounded on by everyone in a Discord, and even live chats, because they have a different opinion or feeling is overwhelming. And watching a friend being spoken on terribly is something we've witnessed many times in the last year. Tearing people down who aren't there to defend themselves because they're blocked or booted is not okay, and neither is fearing an attack if you defend them. You know why people will not come to you privately, Bombshell? Because of the bullies you allow to dogpile any of us subscribers and mods that don't go along with every belief they assume you to have. Some of the things that are said and the way these certain bullies will gang up on people who simply have a different opinion is horrible. We've come to the conclusion that you do not even look at your Discord until you feel like talking about yourself. You know, talking about the furniture you want but can't afford, or the issues you're currently having in your life, all the while being completely blind, or at least pretending to not see the issues that are happening right in front of your face. And when something goes on, you read a portion of what's said in Discord, get mad and fire up a live stream to go off about something you don't even know about. Not too long after that, you have Cats or Snake or whomever archive every conversation so no one is able to get the truth. Well, you have the ability to pull whatever bits and pieces you need to fit your narrative, or get even, and occasionally to prove something that is a fact. You spend hours complaining about every other creator on YouTube, but tend to leave out your part in each situation. It's time for you to reflect and realize you are also the problem. The times you have admitted a wrong or two, there is always someone there rubbing your back and telling you that you're not in the wrong, and then you're right back to the same stuff you just said you weren't going to do. As for the money thing, Lord have mercy, please just stop. Anyone that was truly your friend would tell you it is time to get a job. YouTube is not a stable income at this level. Your income is not consistent. But if it is how you want to make a living, then please start doing it honestly, without links dropped every 3 seconds. There has been a minimum of 7 friends that subscribe to you that have shared with us. They feel taken advantage of. We all have huge hearts, and hearing you cry because of your alleged struggles makes us want to help. These people do not usually ask to be paid back because they have huge hearts and want to help. Some people needed to be paid back and were, while others were not. A few that haven't been paid back what is considered generous amounts of money have also been asked to borrow more. When you ask for money, many people see that as borrowing and needs to be paid back. Why would you ignore people that helped you? Times are hard right now and everyone is truly struggling. We all have things in our life that go wrong unexpectedly and need a little extra help, just not every day. Did you know you have subs that can't get out of bed and struggle too? They either work from home in their bed or live within their means. You claim to spend hours upon hours painting furniture, streaming at a desk. You cut down trees with chainsaws and tell us about all the great things you do. This shows us that there is no good reason you cannot go out like so many of us and get a job, even if it's only part-time. You have created an environment of toxicity for yourself and everyone around you. If one subscriber or creator does not fall in line, then everyone else is given a reason to be horrible, rude, and hateful towards said person. As subscribers, how can you do that to someone you once claimed was a friend? At the drop of a dime you feel betrayed, all the while the boss has created and allowed the environment to let it happen. Discord had amazing people in there who just wanted the friendships, laughs, have fun, and lean on one another when times were tough. Amazing friendships have been built and people have done amazing things. But the downside used to be the clique. Once they came in and were left in charge. Because grown adults need babysitters. The second the clique got there, a huge shift occurred. Mods of Discord that had once been so loved and respected are being seen just like we see you lately, hateful and judgmental. Why? Because your negativity breeds more negativity. Bombshell. Those of us writing this, a few with you, a few done with you, still care enough about you to tell you all this in hopes it may sink in. We have had enough. We miss our friends. I don't think you realize how many friendships have been in pure turmoil since this divide. How many of us simply just want to hang out and talk and have fun. Every creator has something to give and we deserve to be able to come and go as we please without being called out by any creator, and definitely not other subs. You have done lives, gone on panels, and been in Discord asking about where subscribers were and asking why they weren't in your chats. Not only do we have real lives, but sometimes we simply wanted to watch something else. There is only so much of the same thing day after day a person can take, and they shouldn't be questioned or interrogated as to why they missed your live stream. It's not a good feeling knowing you're always being watched and fearing commenting the wrong thing in the wrong chat because you could be the next person to be called out or asked why you went to a certain chat. Sometimes we are called out and we weren't even in a chat. Please fact check your information before speaking on it. Taking other people's words is making you look ignorant and creating more issues. You don't see it or hear it yourself, then it isn't a fact. And most of all, stop thinking you or your mods have control over who goes into what chats. We aren't your property. We are human beings. As we said in the beginning, this is not hateful. It is a few of us coming with good intentions and our experiences lately. This is a few subs trying to start a larger conversation without having to use our names. Truly, the targeting and attacks can be scary. It's about time people start waking up. Yes, Bombshell gets streamed. That is how others respond to her. Yes, Bombshell is being spoken on, because she is speaking on them. When will it stop? The twisting of a narrative has gotten to be a bit much. It's sad, really. At what point are we complicit in all of this mess? We, her supporters, are allowing her to stay in this negative mindset and allowing her pity party, poor me, to continue. All of this to keep her in this dark cycle of misery. Why not help change it? We question if she listens to her live streams back. Does she hear the errors of her ways? Does she not understand keeping this going will keep her in this dark and negative cycle? Is the inconsistent money from YouTube worth all that? Is it worth your peace? It wouldn't be to me when there is healthier ways to obtain money. Bombshell, please stop making excuses, telling lies, and spreading misinformation. You said they took your income when you were down. Yet a simple look at YouTube monetization rules proves you lied to us. No, you couldn't stream while down, but you were paid for everything you made prior to the strike, all your memberships, super chats, etc. You also were on Rumble collecting money while down on YouTube. Do things honestly. Don't go behind the scenes to multiple people asking for the same thing. That is when you end up with issues. So many people have come out and spoke on you. Some have spun it, some are just butthurt, and some just want to get you going. And some simply care about others and do not want anyone else to experience what they did. We get you have hate for other creators on here. Sure, there was a time you didn't speak on them for a while, but you did start up on them when you were with the Amber channel. In her chat, you would make sly comments, tell people they were irrelevant, etc. Then you started turning on people and throwing tantrums like a toddler. Not everyone in chats are out to get you. There are obvious ones that are trying to bait you. However, there are also people in the bushes, watching and trolling you, and want the hate to continue. You have the power to make it stop. You have the ability. You can move on. Why not? We have seen that people are ready for change this past week. People are practically begging for it. Some of these same people are the ones doing the work for her, giving her the clips for her to use, filling her in on what went on, getting her anything she shows on YouTube. Stop doing it. If you truly want to move on, no more. Let her be the independent woman that needs no one like she claims to be, and stop allowing her to rely on you. What we see is a woman with talent that simply doesn't want to put the hard work or time in for it, but wants everyone to reward her. She simply wants to go live and perform and present little to no factual information. Make her put the work in. She is reaping the benefit of everyone else's hard work. Help be the solution to this nonsense and not the problem. And most importantly, stop watching where everyone goes. None of us are owned by any creator, and we deserve not to be treated like we're property. I know our thoughts are all over the place, but honestly, this has been a lot to try and get together. We will have more to come soon. Others would like to speak, but are too afraid to be judged or bashed for wanting their voice heard. So here's to our trial run. Hopefully this helps open a door to coexisting. Until next time, thanks for listening.